What's up, guys, and welcome to my review for Mary Poppins Returns. This is the sequel to the film that came out 54 years ago, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. This time around, our two leads, we have Emily Blunt as Mary Poppins and Lin-Manuel Miranda as the new Bert kind of character, who he, in this film, is playing Jack the Lamplighter. And basically, you know, if you know the story of Mary Poppins, this is really no different. The Banks children have grown up now, and they're having some issues at home. There's some family drama, some things going on, and they have, well, he has 3 kids. Michael Banks has 3 kids, and his sister, Jane Banks, you know, she's with him every step of the way. And tragedy, and after tragedy comes upon their family, Mary Poppins comes to save the day and, you know, take the kids on a lot of magical adventures, and the film will go basically as you'd expect. Right off the bat, I'll say the things that I really liked about this movie and that I thought were really good. The directing by Rob Marshall. He didn't really make it new. He didn't really bring anything new to the table, really. He just sort of really did a good job kind of rehashing what has come before. But I do think the movie is well directed. I think it's well shot. I think it's well edited. I think the sound design, sound mixing, and sound editing is great. I think you have some shoe-in nominations here when the Oscar nominations come around. The acting is great. Emily Blunt is fantastic as Mary Poppins. I think she really is great in the role. I don't think I could have imagined anybody else to do it. She's practically perfect in every way. Lin-Manuel Miranda is also really good in this movie. Everyone's really good in this movie, and I think that the choreography of some of the musical numbers are good. And I think all that stuff, it's a very well-made film from a filmmaking standpoint. But from a story standpoint, it doesn't really have anything new to add to the table. It's all sort of things that we've seen before in the previous movie, just kind of redone here with new characters and new songs. You know, the movie goes beat by beat pretty much how the original one did. It's not that original of a film. I don't think, anyway. I thought, you know, when in the original movie you have a spoonful of sugar that's supposed to play, now she's singing a song to them in the bathtub. You know, you have your song in the middle, Supercalifragilistic, and now you have this song, Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover, or something like that. You know, the song Chimmery, or Chim Chimney, Chim Chimney, Chim Chim Chiroo. You know, now you have Trip a Little Light, Fantastic, or something like that. The song titles are also really weird. They're really long, and I think they could have been a lot simpler. The songs in the original, they were simple and they got to the point. In this movie, the songs, they do get to the point, but they are not as simple. They are kind of more complicated. I just feel like the songs, you know, they're passable. They're not great. You're not leaving the theater and you're not going to, at least me, I didn't go out humming any of these new songs. After you watch Mary Poppins, you're humming, you know, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, or, you know, bum 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 bum, you know, that whole thing. Let's go fly a kite. You know, it's just really great stuff. And in this movie, I feel like the songs, like I said, are passable. There's some missed opportunities, I feel. If you've seen the trailers, you know it's no secret Dick Van Dyke does have a cameo in this movie. But not as the character you would hope. And I'm not entirely sure why they didn't do that. That is a big missed opportunity for me. I don't see any reason why Dick Van Dyke couldn't cameo in this movie as Bert instead. An older version of Bert, him, Mary Poppins, even though it's Emily Blunt, still it's the same character and it's the same actor. You know what I mean? Dick Van Dyke, same actor, same character. Emily Blunt, same character. Whatever. I would have loved to see them meet again. An older version of Bert. No reason they couldn't have done that. It's a missed opportunity. And the character that he does play in this film, Dick Van Dyke, the cameo character, it could have been anybody else. He really could have been anybody else, but what are you going to do? Also, Meryl Streep in this movie, I feel like the character was unnecessary. Didn't really work for me. I think that the song is pretty good and the musical number is fine. but it's unnecessary. They don't really go back to that at all, ever. It's just sort of in the movie to add some time. And her character is pretty much just like the character in the first movie, Uncle Albert, or whatever his name was, the guy who was laughing so much he was flying in the sky, flying in his house. Pretty much the same character. She's kind of filling in for that. The end song, without giving any spoilers away, I feel like another missed opportunity. Angela Lansbury's making a cameo in this movie. Guess what? That could have been Julie Andrews. There's no reason Julie Andrews is not in this film. So, she could have cameoed. She could have been playing the part that Angela Lansbury plays. And the movie is a little extreme. For Mary Poppins standards, the movie is extreme. The first movie felt grounded. Even though you had a lot of crazy things going on, it felt grounded. This movie, especially towards the end in the third act, it gets a little too crazy and a little too extreme, even for a Mary Poppins film, and it's just not as good. I mean, I don't know if I was expecting it to be as good, but I was kind of hoping to love it. I was so excited to see this movie. I'm a big fan of Mary Poppins, and I just came out thinking it was pretty good, and I liked it. And I'm going to give Mary Poppins Returns 4 out of 5 stars. Like I said, I do think it's a really well-made movie, well-acted movie. I just feel like there's a lot of missed opportunities. A lot of people gave Star Wars The Force Awakens crap for sort of rehashing elements of The Force Awakens, or from A New Hope. If you thought that was bad, watch Mary Poppins Returns. It's 10 times worse. As more of a rehash. But I did like the movie overall. But guys, comment your thoughts in the comment section. Do you plan on seeing Mary Poppins Returns? Did you see it already? What are your thoughts about it? Also, guys, you can subscribe to this channel. Tonight, I will be seeing Welcome to Morrowind and Mary, Queen of Scots. My reviews for those will be up tomorrow. And then tomorrow night, I'll be seeing The Favorite. Very, 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 very excited about all this. And my review for The Favorite will be up sometime Saturday, as I'm planning. And then next week, I'll be seeing Vice. And, Holmes and Watson, possibly. And that's it. That really wraps up all the movies I'll be seeing this year. And I'll be doing a top 10 best and worst list. You can probably expect that maybe around next Friday, Saturday, next weekend, something around there. Also, guys, you can follow me on Facebook and Twitter. The links to those are in the description of this video. You could also follow me on Instagram at KingOfRises131. And if you'd like to see this channel grow, help this channel grow, you can follow me on Patreon. Unfortunately, I will not be doing a top 10 Blu-rays of the year, top 10 4K Blu-rays of the year, whatever. I didn't get enough. I didn't get enough Blu-rays to even attempt putting a fair list together. So I do apologize about that. But that is a big reason why I also started this Patreon. If you want to see me do more Blu-ray unboxing, give away more digital copy codes, and I'll be able to do one of these, top 10 Blu-rays next year. Please follow me on Patreon if you're interested in just helping support the channel in any possible way. So guys, that's about it. Thank you very much for watching my review for Mary Poppins Returns. Over and out.